beware, beware. This is a warning. The Grim Reaper of radio, Bob Romanik, with his off-the-record show is about to air. He's probably the nastiest and craziest son of a bitch that you've ever had the misfortune to encounter. The Grim Reaper show will be very controversial and probably quite tasteless. If you are even slightly offended by controversial matter concerning religion, racial matters, politics, or life's problems, you are hereby warned to turn this program off immediately. The Grim Reaper show will be, like his face, very scary and very ugly. At this time, not proudly, but shamefully presents to you, Bob Romanik, the craziest son of a bitch on the radio today.
This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane Broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, your guardian of the First Amendment, Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Good Tuesday morning. I want to apologize. Well, hell, we can't apologize. Yesterday, with the weekend storms, we were hit here in the west end of Belleville, a big power outage, and didn't get it on till about 2 o'clock. 1:30, 2 o'clock yesterday. Everybody in the west end here in this complex and points west were out. Everybody knew about the storm, so we appreciate all the calls. Nothing happening. They ain't killed me yet. They've come close, but they haven't got me yet. So when they do, hell, it'll just be good music. So it'll be no worse for the wear. And at some point in time, you got to think, hey, it is what it is, but we want to apologize. We did a rebroadcast yesterday because I wasn't about to come in at 4 o'clock. So we're back to normal today. Everything's back up. When a radio station goes down, there's a lot of computer work. There's a lot of work has to be done. So everything's, we think, is back to normal. And again, we appreciate everybody listening, everybody's concern. Don't forget, hey, tomorrow night I talk with our good friend, Roger Cook. He's a candidate for St. Clair County Board Chairman. He's also one of the co-chairman of the St. Clair County Freedom Coalition. He's having his meet and greet tomorrow night at Shenanigans from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. located in the 6400 block of West Main. If you guys aren't doing anything, you want to meet him and his son. His son's running for a circuit clerk. They'll be at Shenanigans at a meet and greet tomorrow from 5:30 to 7:30. Going to be appetizers, and it's an at-will donation. If you'd like to donate, fine. If not, just come out and meet Roger and Dallas Cook, two great candidates, unlike myself. And I'm just sort of beat. This election crap has really taken a lot out of me, and I'm to the point. To be honest with you, I wish I'd have never put my name on the ballot. See, I'm not a quitter, and I really don't want to quit. But I'm going to tell you, I really don't care to win. I don't want to go up there with those ass wipes, the Democrats and the Republicans. I've been in politics a long time, and God darn, it is nasty. They can talk about my background. They can talk about a low-life son of a bitch that I am. They can talk about me being a bottom feeder and me being this and that and whatever. And I may be I'm not all of them. I'm some of them, I guess, as we all are at some point in time. But I'll be damned. There was guys in federal prison with me that were more honorable than these son of a bitches. All they care about, people, is getting elected. They don't give a damn about what they say or when they say it or who they say it to. Hold on, I'm going to take my shoes off. They don't give a damn. They just don't give a damn. It's like a cult, people. It's like a cult. And let me tell you, I've been on both sides. It's worse than a cult. These guys, Democrats and Republicans, they'll sell their mama. They'll sell their mama for a vote. And don't think I'm kidding, because I'm not. I've watched some of the things these guys have done to try to get elected. lose their best friends, lie to everybody. Not just the Democrats. I'm talking about the Republicans. And I have to say this. I like this Trump phenomenon that's going on. Trump was a Democrat years back. Now he's a Republican, running on the Republican ticket. That's the same way with me. I was a Democrat years back, and I just couldn't take anymore. I'm only running on the Republican ticket because that's the only place we could run. They make it difficult for ballot access. You can't get on the ballot. It's so damn hard. But you know who's made it hard? The politicians. I don't give a damn who's elected as president of this United States. Wall Street's going to handle it all. We're not going to have any say in anything. So whoever you vote for president. It's not going to make a difference. In our lifetimes, in our local areas, it's not going to make a difference. But it does make a difference at the local levels. Somewhat of a difference. But you get a lot of people. They start off wanting to do right. Look at these congressmen. They get elected, and every year they have to run for re-election. Every year they have to run for re-election. They get elected, and what do the next cycle? And here's the problem with that, and that's our congressman now, and that's our congressman in the past. They got to go up there to Washington, and they got to step and fetch for these guys. They'll come down here, all of them, throughout the United States, all these congressmen, and they'll listen to you. You think you get anything done? Hell no, you don't, because they got the fix-in in Washington, just like they got the fix-in in Springfield. I'm going to tell you people, if you elect me state representative, I'm not going to promise to lower your taxes. I'd be lying. I'm not a hypocrite. I can't promise to help the schools out. I can't promise to help crime rate. I can't promise to bring jobs. I'll fight for all of the above, but I can't promise you anything. But these elected officials, they're going to do this. It's always lower taxes, less crime, and better schools. They've hit it all. They've hit it all. They've hit our children, and they've hit our pocketbook. And that's what they all say. And if any politician tells you that's what he's going to do, he's a damn liar. I go to Springfield. The only thing I can do is put these rotten bastards on notice that it ain't going to be the same game, because it's like a baseball game. Everybody's watching. You got some fans, and they're cheering when a guy hits a home run, and they're booing whenever their favorite player strikes out. But see, I'm going to be the fan in the stand that's yelling and screaming the whole way. I'm going to be the fan in the stand that drank a lot of beer and chili the day before, and I'm going to be stinking up the place. That's the only way. That's the only way anything's going to get done in Springfield. It can't be business as usual. Are you crazy? It's like St. Clair County. It cannot be business as usual. You go up to Springfield, they're going to put you on a committee. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. All they can do is kiss my ass. I'm going to be for the people of the 114th Legislative District. I've had 4 calls this weekend. People asking me why I didn't return the questionnaire. One was from some kind of a union, and I'm all for unions. I think there's a lot of good in these union organizations. It's not all good. There's a lot of good. There's some bad, and there's some bad in the Catholic Church. There's some bad in the legal profession. There's some bad in the law enforcement profession. There's some bad in the religious profession. There's bad all over. But these guys, it's unbelievable when they say, well, you're not going to respond? Well, we're not going to endorse you. I told the one guy, I said, kiss my ass. I can't tell you what I'm going to be for until I get elected, and tell the people that elect me, tell me what I should be for. The people in the 114th Legislative District, that's what I'm going to be for. I can't tell anybody I'm going to be for this or that. I'm going to be the only candidate that doesn't have an endorsement. I don't want an endorsement. I want the support of the teachers. I want the support of the unions. I want the support of everybody. Everybody that runs wants the support of their constituents. But I'll be damned. I can't tell you what I'm going to be for until you, the people of the 114th Legislative District, until you tell me what to be for. I can't be for it. People say that's not the way to play politics. I got people in Springfield, people in Chicago wanting to run my campaign. Hell, I said, what, do you want to come down here and wipe my ass too? Why the hell do I need somebody to run my campaign? And I was very thoughtful of the people that sent them out. Well, we can do this. We can get this advertising blitz going. We can get this going. We can get that going. It's like a con game. You know, you got to shift here to go there, to say this here, to say that there. You've seen Hillary Clinton. You've seen Donald Trump. These son of a bitches, you know what they ought to do to both be successful? They both ought to become partners and go on Dancing with the Stars. Because these two ignorant son of a bitches have been dancing around every question. And I'm going to piss off Democrats. I'm going to piss off Republicans. I don't give a damn. I think most of the people, not just throughout St. Clair County, but throughout the state of Illinois, throughout this great country, I think they're tired of party politics. There's some that identify as the Democrat, and there's some that identify as a Republican. But there's a lot more that identify as independent. And that's what we all ought to be in politics. We ought to all be independent. Let's all be independent. Let's vote the person, not the party. How novel would that be? Hey, I'm not going to vote for that guy just because he's got a D behind his name. He's a no good son of a bitch. He's a rotten bastard. Hey, I'm not going to vote for that guy just because he's a Republican. He's a no good son of a bitch. He's a rotten bastard. I'm going to vote for the person, not the party. I'm going to vote for the person that's going to do for me, my community, my family, my country. What idiot votes just because there's an R or a D behind his name? And if I piss people off, I'll just piss you off. And if that's how you vote, even I'm on the Republican ballot. Well, they'd like to throw me off the Republican ballot. Actually, I'd like to be off it. I'd rather run as an independent. It's just so hard to get on the ballot. I don't know why. If you want to run, put your name on the ballot. Don't cost any money. A lot of people don't have $50, $100, $500 to file. But they want to make it so difficult. And there's a lot of good candidates, a lot of good people that would be great public servants because they don't have the money, they don't have the organization. And let me tell you, you don't win an election at the state level, at the federal level, because you're the best candidate. You win because you have the best organization. We've got some callers. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side.
Hi, Bob.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm fine. What can I do for you today, honey?
Well, I listen to you sporadically when I'm in the car, so I don't always hear what you say. But I remember hearing that you said you were running, and then you weren't running, and then you were running. And I never caught why you said you were dropping out that first time. And now today you sound discouraged and dejected that, you just don't want to go on with it. But I think it's a really good idea that you're running.
Rebecca, thank you. And I am discouraged. If Rebecca, see, you're probably on the outside looking in. It looks okay, but when you get on the inside, it ain't so pretty. I've been there, done that on both sides. And Rebecca, let me tell you, it's sickening the way these bastards play politics. Look at the federal level. Look at Trump. He's talking about Hillary. Hillary's talking about Trump. Now, here's what I don't like, and you're a woman, Rebecca, but stay on the line, Rebecca, and answer me this. And I get tired of saying I may piss people off. I think when I breathe, I piss people off. But if Hillary Clinton comes out, and I'm not caring about who's Democrat, who's Republican, it's a moral issue. If Hillary Clinton, running for president, comes after Trump, and then Trump says, hey, Hillary, she's an idiot, blah, blah, blah. How the hell can Hillary, use the gender card and play the gender card to say, oh, they're picking on me because I'm a woman? As a woman, do you think that's right?
Well, I think we're all pretty sick of the different cards that people play just to keep from having that argument or answering that question. I want to tell you right off, I'm a Democrat. I've always been a Democrat, but I also have my own mind. I don't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. I voted for Bernie Sanders in the primary, and I think Trump is a really good con man. which I know is not popular with anybody probably listening to you. I also want to say, I like your politics. I believe you're an honest man, and that's what's lacking in politics today. I don't believe anything that any politician tells me. I live over here under Mayor Slay, and, you know what this city is like now.
Yeah, I sure do, Rebecca.
Yeah, well, anyhow, and also, before we go on, I just really respect what you do with animals. I'm an animal person. I work with stray cats, and so I just always wanted to let you know I really appreciate that about you.
Rebecca, thank you. I've got 2 stray cats that we picked up off the street that were hit, and I'd rather have saved those 2 cats than won the lottery. Rebecca, thank you very much for all you do for our country and our animals. Thank you very much, sweetheart. But people, you got to understand, you don't have to live politics. See these bastards, the Hillary Clintons, who they're broke. The Clintons are broke, and Trump, who's got $1 billion. These guys are playing us. And I appreciate what Rebecca said. I am an honest man. I've been in prison, but, just because somebody goes to jail, just because somebody makes a mistake, doesn't make him an honest man, doesn't make him a decent man. And I don't know how decent I am, but I'm a human being. And I'm tired. Everybody makes mistakes. But it's these bastards that's never been caught. Look at the Hillary Clinton. Look at this email scandal. If that had been me, I went to jail for something 20 times, 150 zillion times less than that. But then when they say, well, all these attorneys say, and judges, it's illegal. It's a crime. But we don't know what the Obama administration's going to do with Hillary. Well, hell, if she's wrong, she's wrong. And I'm not casting a light just on the Democrats. There's enough crap with the Republicans to go around. And I got to ask, this Doug Jamieson, he's the head of the Republican Party in St. Clair County. Now, I got to ask, Congressman Boss, are you tolerating that crap from that guy? Are you supporting, and I'm not trying to put Congressman Boss on the spot, but all the Republican leaders, are you tolerating a guy that owed over $100,000 in child support? To me, that's just as egregious as the domestic violence complaints he had against him in Sangamon County, and the DUIs he had, and the other one. That's minor. Everybody drives drunk. Hell, I drive crazy. I don't drink, and hell, I don't need to be driving sometime. But such a nice guy. He's not a nice guy. He's a piece of crap. He's a piece of crap who came down from Springfield. I think they ran him out of Springfield. And I'm the no-good son of a bitch, and the bastards don't want me? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I don't want you son of a bitches. I don't want the Barb Vivianos, the Mary Turmans, the John West, the Doug Jamiesons, the elite of the Republican Party. So if that loses me the election, then I'm going to lose it. But I'm not kissing any of those asses, those stinky, rotten asses who think they're better than everybody. Don't give a damn. Don't give a damn about the Democrats. Don't give a damn about Bear Civic. Don't give a damn about Sprague, Kern, Eckert, Pussy Boy, Maximus Vaginus Eckert here in Belleville, and we'll talk about that idiot shortly. You people, you got to understand, we got to take back our cities, our counties, our states, our countries. These people, these politicians, and I've been on the inside. I've seen them manipulate all of you. It's manipulation. It's, I'm going to give you this job. You're going to get that job. They tell me in Centerville Township, Curtis McCall's promised 5,000 people jobs every time he goes to the door. Hey, here's my card. I'm going to get you a job. He's got 20, 30 jobs, and look how that happened. Now they got too many employees. God Sprague, the city attorney, advised them to fire all the union people, and I hope you union people remember that election time. Oh, God Sprague. Oh, Bob, I'd rather piss in my pants than piss in the urinal Sprague, the stupid son of a bitch. People, you got to understand, you can take this country back. You can take your cities, your counties, your villages back. Don't have to listen to these stupid son of a bitches. And I tell you, I've been on the inside. It's not pretty. It's ugly. They sit there and manipulate you. I've been up in Belleville years back, when the boys talk about the boys down in East St. Louis, and that's what they say, the boys. And they didn't say black boys. You know what they said. You know exactly what they said. But here's Greenwood, here's Charlie Powell, Alvin Parks. They just step and fetch and step. Now you've got the New Vision Democrats out of East St. Louis. They finally saw the light. They said, to hell with it. And I don't want to make it a racially divided county or cities. How East St. Louis goes is how we all go. We need to work together. We don't need to be divided and conquered. We need to be united and succeed. A lot of great black people in this county. A lot of great white people. Let's us get together. Just don't worry about a D behind your name. Somebody said, oh, them stupid black son of a bitches. And I'll tell you who said it. Barris Civic said it. Those stupid black son of a bitches, they're going to vote Democrat no matter what. And if Barris Civic, I'll give you $10,000 to come up here and pass a polygraph. You know you said it, and it's been pretty recent. These guys get a few drinks in them. They talk crazy. Hey, all them black stupid son of a bitches below the hill are going to vote Democrat no matter what. Meaning they're not going to be for us, is what they meant. That's what Barris Civic and Sprague and Kern, and you guys know about them. But there are some blacks that are going to step and fetch, and I call those plantation Negroes. I say that to distinguish the proud black community of East St. Louis from these ignorant, stupid, rotten bastards. See, I'm tired of it. I don't give a damn about politics anymore. Give a damn about public service. You got to give something back. These son of a bitches give nothing back. You notice I talk about them every day. They never call back. They have nothing to defend. And by the way, Bill Haynes, Senator Haynes, you no good, rotten piece of crap. Someone said he's tried to get a hold of me. No, you disrespected my son in the newspaper, you rotten bastard. You're not going to give me a personal call. Whenever I apologize to somebody, if there's a room with 30 people and I say something that's wrong, that I find out's wrong, and I've apologized many times. I'm not going to call the guy that I give crap to on the phone at night. I'm going to get the same 30 people in the room, and I'm going to apologize just like I give him crap. And Haynes, you're going to do the same thing, or I'm going to rag your ass. I think you're a low-life piece of crap. I donated that money, not for politics, not my district. I don't give a damn nobody liked me. Don't have to like me. I did that out of memory of my son. And you no good son of a bitch when you say, well, I don't care where it come from. You no good son of a bitch when you say, hey, I think it was a prominent attorney. Who the hell? You're a damn liar. You didn't know who the hell it was. But you're going to play that game, Senator Hayne. Bastard's working on 140, 150. Here it is right here. Madison County. $135,000 a year, people, in pension from Bill Hayne, the state's attorney. Now he's going to get a big pension as state senator, and he's an attorney that works private practice. And this son of a bitch talk about my money? He could have gave money out of his campaign chest. These son of a bitches never give their money. Then they want to talk about us? Bill Haynes, I expect a call from you on the air. You're not going to disrespect my son and then call me personally? You can kiss my white, hairy, stinky ass, you rotten bastard. You can be a senator. You can be the president. You can be whatever the hell you want to be. But you're a man, not much of a man, Senator Hayne. So please, I'd expect a call from you, Senator. You know you were wrong. You know you were wrong. And you rotten bastard, I'm not going to let up on it because I don't give a damn, people. Don't give a damn. St. Wenceslaus Church having their annual tailgate Saturday, May the 21st. Spaces are available. You can contact Mr. Tim Moore, 314-814-0486, or Mr. Jolly, 314-865-1020. Our good friends, Polish American War Vets, having their annual summer meat shoot. Sunday, May the 22nd, starts at noon. Going to have bratwurst, Polish sausage, pork steaks, the whole 9 yards. Any questions or concerns, you can call our good friends at 618-398-5040. And we want to salute the Polish American War Vets and all vets from all over the place. Wood River Kiwanis Club having their annual barbecue June the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And we'll get more information on that a little bit further down the road. Come out and rock for veterans on Memorial Day weekend. A great event coming up May the 28th. Doors open at 6 p.m. Meet and greet starts at 7. It's general admission $20. VIP meet and greet $75. It's the legendary rock band Head East. They're a local band that made it good, and they're coming back to play at the American Legion Post 480 in the park in Steelville, Illinois. The radio station will be out there. It'll be a great time. That's on May the 28th. If you have any questions or concerns, you can contact Don Gatz at 618-599-3922. On this date, May the 10th, 1869, the first transcontinental railroad in the United States was completed at Promontory Point, Utah, when the Central Pacific Railroad and the Union Pacific Railroad were linked. On this date, May the 10th, 1872, the first female candidate for president of the United States was nominated when Victoria Woodhull was nominated by the National Equal Rights Party. On this date, May the 10th, 1924, J. Edgar Hoover was named director of the FBI. On this date, May the 10th, 1960, the first undersea voyage around the world was completed by the nuclear sub, the USS Triton, the largest known submarine. On this date, May the 10th, 1994, serial killer John Wayne Gacy was executed by lethal injection in Joliet, Illinois. He was convicted of killing 33 young men and boys during the 1970s. On this date, May the 10th, 1994, Nelson Mandela was sworn in as the first black president of South Africa after winning the first free election in South Africa's history. That's what happened on this date, May the 10th, throughout all these years in our world's history. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the transgender people. So, hey, Sweet Cakes Kern, tune the radio on a little bit louder. I know you bastard listen. We're going to talk about transgender people. And that really, really kind of pisses me off. We'll talk about that right after this break. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, insane broadcasting at its finest, America's bi-state. Hey, Kern, it's not bisexual, you idiot, it's America's bi-state voice of freedom, Radical Radio. And we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM. Simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting. America's bi-state voice of freedom. Radical Radio. And we are, as always, proud, very proud to be the Patriot. I see they're giving another ethics training offered for public officials. Now, what the hell are you talking about? Brendan Kelly putting on another course in hopes it becomes mandatory? Why the hell does it have to be mandatory to have ethics to be a politician? And then I like it that somebody put in there, what is Kelly's credentials for being ethical? And I like Brendan Kelly. I think he's done a great job. I think he's playing with the wrong boys up there at the county, and Brendan's made a lot of mistakes, but I think all in all, I know he's a great family man, a decent guy. But somebody asked, why the hell, what gives him the authority to have a course on training of ethics when he's with the Democratic Party, the culture of corruption in St. Clair County? That's a very, very good point. He's running for state's attorney on the Democratic ticket. That's a very, very good point. So people want to know about Brendan's credentials, and I want to know about all their credentials. And then we talked about the NGA, and one person said it's just a bad location. Illinois and St. Clair County is the worst place to put anything, including a multi-million-dollar facility. Everyone knows that. We're on the verge of bankruptcy, can't fund the schools. Look at Mid-America Airport, the white elephant, the low use of the airport, and the money it's costing the taxpayers. You'll know why the NGA isn't going to be put anywhere in Illinois. And that's exactly right, people. It's because of the culture of corruption. Everything else pointed right to the Mascoutah location. But the culture of corruption trumped everything in St. Clair County. Politics and NGA. It's obvious the NGA was not looking for security or good location. The St. Clair County is the best. I don't know where our senators and state representatives are at. Some kind of politics being played. Yes, it is. And it's called the politics of corruption, people. You got to understand, even if they fight, and I don't think they're going to reconsider, but if they do, it never should have been given to St. Louis in the first place. And now Kern and all of them will take credit, but they're the ones to take the blame. Because if it hadn't been for the culture of corruption in the last 30, 40 years, the democratic culture of corruption, it would have been a pop fly for us. We would have had it. And then tables are turned. Somebody says, how does it feel, St. Clair County Democratic politicians? You have been screwing all of us with no approval, and you use politics to bury us because of politics. How does it feel now that the NGA are doing to you the same to you? Now that the tables are turned, you deserve every bit of it. You Democratic politicians are the reason the NGA is not coming. And that's a fact, people. That's a fact. So don't let them smoke screen you, and we're fighting for it. They should have fought for it 30 years ago. They should have fought the culture of corruption. We wouldn't be having these problems. Hey, on a side note, please continue to investigate cat shot by arrow in Caseyville. I just hope I called. If we can do anything, donate to this cat's cause. This cat had an arrow through it. They took him to the Horseshoe Lake Animal Hospital, and I guess the doctors at the Gateway Veterinarian Surgery Clinic, they operated on the cat, and they've called him Arrow now. But somebody put an arrow through this poor little cat. Hopefully it's going to survive, but anybody in the Kaysville area, I will pay $2,000, make it $3,000. I'll pay $3,000 for in a reward for the arrest and conviction of the low-life, no-count son of a bitch that shot that poor cat. Now, people, you got to get serious. You got to get a bastard like this off the street, because if he shoots an innocent cat with an arrow for no reason, a person, your child may be next. So anybody in the Kaysville area, you can call 1-888-394-1430, 394-1190. You can leave your name. It'll be anonymous. We'll give it to the authorities, or you call the authorities and give your name. I'll give $3,000 reward for the arrest and conviction of the low-life, no-good son of a bitch. We ought to go check around people's houses in the Kaysville, maybe not even the Kaysville area. I shouldn't say that. But there's got to be a place where the mother's out there trying to play up to a sheep, because that's got to be the product of a woman having sex with a sheep, a stupid son of a bitch, an ignorant bastard that's going to take and shoot a poor innocent little cat. What the hell's wrong with people? They say I'm a bad guy. They can all kiss my ass. LGBT in North Carolina. People, do you understand what's going on? And I don't give a damn if somebody's gay. I don't give a damn if they're straight, they're gay, whatever they are. And I don't think Mark Sweetcakes Kern gives a damn. Do you, Mark? I just want to know your take on the gay and lesbian community. I think you'd have a take on that, shouldn't you? I think so, and I think you know what I mean. But how the hell can the government tell North Carolina that they got to take the names, men and women's, off the bathroom? And they're trying to segue that into the civil rights movement of the 60s. Totally different situation. But they're saying they're going to withhold over $1 billion of federal money because North Carolina and the governor are saying, hey, no, you can only use the bathroom with what your birth certificate says. And then the LGBT attorneys and the civil rights attorneys are saying, oh, no, they ought to be able to use the bathroom that they identify with. Well, I tell you, I kind of hope that works. I'm going to go to Gold's Gym. And, people at Gold's Gym, they don't go there to work out. They go there to pick up dates, because there's a lot of hot gals there at Gold's Gym. I'm going to go in Gold's Gym, and I'm going to walk through the door. I'm going to walk through the shower, and I'm going to take a shower, be embarrassed. But I'm going to take a shower with all the hot gals, because at that point in time, I'm going to feel like I'm transgender, because that's what I feel like being. I also feel like being a zillionaire and feel like being the best ball player in the world, but I ain't going to get any of those. What the hell's wrong, people? That's the politicians in this country. You got to take men and women's signs down in the bathroom? And if we're all adults, who gives a damn? All they can do is see me all wrinkled and nasty and run out. But I don't want a young, impressionable child, boy or girl, having to experience something like that. That's not right. That's not right at all. But see, these hypocritical son of a bitches, they don't want it done to their children, but that's okay. They'll make sure their children don't get it. But I got to ask the gay community, and you guys come out and pick it. You come out and pick up my radio station. I tried to get the NAACP because that rotten bastard Stanley Franklin does nothing for the proud black community but take money over to St. Louis to a big shot dinner. I asked the gay community, come out and pick it. Because I don't think you guys are any better than we are. Why are you getting all this recognition? Well, we got to have transgender. The gay community has succeeded. Everybody accepts the gay community. Now we got to get the transgender people? Got to get the people who don't know what the hell they are? I shouldn't have to sacrifice. The people in North Carolina shouldn't have to sacrifice. No one should have to sacrifice. When some idiot says, hey, I think I'm a woman today. I think I'm something else. No, what you are is a complete idiot. And we got to worry about, in this country, with all the crime, everything going on, and we got to worry about it because they want to enforce a new law blocking LGBT protections, particularly provisions requiring transgender people. Oh boy, this is like just beating the hell out of them. Provisions requiring transgender people to use public restrooms that correspond to their biological sex. Now, what the hell's wrong with that? But they're going to find out, no, I don't want to do that. See, I'm transgender. I'm special. No, you're not special. You're transgender. And I don't even know what the hell transgender means. Can somebody give me a legal definition of what transgender is? I think it's some fool dressed up like a woman or some woman dressed up like a man wanting to be an idiot. I mean, that's just my personal take. Of course, maybe I'm wrong. But what the hell? The Justice Department is trying to identify gender identity. There's no clear identification. Well, yes, there is. Yes, there is, Fox News. Pull your drawers down. If you got something dangling between your legs, that means you're a man. Well, that means you're the male species because I think Sprague and Kern and Barisitic got a little something dangling there, but they're sure far from being men. And if you ain't got nothing hanging there, then you're a woman. Or you're a underprivileged man, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Why the hell we got to have all these? They're making this a civil rights. They're putting this into the civil rights law that forbids racial discrimination. And they claim that federal law also protects transgender people. Well, I want to know, people, who protects us? Who protects the majority? Who protects all the good people out there trying to do right? We have no protection. The transgenders have protection. The homosexuals have protection. Every group has protection. Where the hell does the majority have protection of what? What are we people walking the street, men, women, black and white? Who's protecting us? We all got to have a group to be protected. We got a group. It's called the Group of Americans. It's called the people that are fighting for this country, to trying to do right. And then you got these asswipe groups, and I say that asswipe, and I think that LGBT is an asswipe group. They want to stir up crap. They're like the bastards in Ferguson. Black and white. I don't want to put it just on the black. They're out there protesting, beating the hell out of police cars. The proud blacks and the proud whites, hell, they're backing off. But now Ferguson gets all this and that because all the crap stirred up. They gotta stir up crap, and they're making us think. To get anything in this world, we got to stir up crap. We got to start a new group. I had a friend of mine, and a group may be started, the National Association for Majority Equality. Think about it. That's not racial. Like the NAACP, the National Association for Majority Equality, NAME. You know what that means? That means the majority of us, we need some protection, not just black and white. I mean the majority of Americans, hardworking Americans, men, women, black and white. That's the majority. We need some majority protection. I will not ask as a majority person. I will not ask for any more than any group has. I will not want any more than any of these splinter groups have. I will not ask for more. But I'll be damned, I will not accept any less. I will not personally accept any less. And why do you good people out there accept less? If you're not part of one of these fringe idiot groups, you have no protection. There's no protection for the decent people. Black, white, Democrats, Republican, men, women. There's no protection. You got to be a little splinter stupid group to get anything. Black lives matter, white lives used to matter but don't. Green lives matter if you're from Mars. Who gives a damn about that crap? But they all get the recognition. The LGBT, the gay community gets the recognition. Hell, you're better off now saying you're gay if you're a politician. And I think most of the politicians in St. Clair County are gay because they've been screwing me and you. They don't give a damn what gender we are. But it just pisses me off, people, and we sit back and let this crap go. Why, I ask you, why the hell do we as American citizens, why the hell do we let this crap go? Gonna take the signs off the bathroom because some idiot wants to be a woman. You want to be a woman, go to the damn jungle and be whatever the hell you want to be, but keep your hands off the monkeys, keep your hands off the rhinoceroses, and keep your hands off the dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs somewhere, I bet you. Hell, maybe not, but I don't give a damn. Keep your hands off of them anyway. What the hell's wrong? When we as a majority sit back and let this crap happen, has nothing to do with racial strife. It's got to do with manipulation, people. Everybody wants to have a little group so they can manipulate. How many groups come out of Ferguson? To this group, to that group. There's 500 groups. They all want money. They all need this. They all need that. And they've done nothing right. But they become a little splinter group. But the vast majority of us, true Americans, we're the majority and we're getting screwed. I thought in this great country is all over that majority rules, but apparently it doesn't. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting at its finest. America's bi-state voice of freedom. And maybe I better say bisexual because I'll get in trouble. Let's make it America's bisexual voice of freedom for all you LGBT people. So now we've signified with you, you idiots. I call you stupid gay bastards is what I say. And maybe it's not politically correct, but when you shove it in my face, when you shove it in the people's face, that's what the hell you're going to get. Radical radio, sometimes, maybe. And we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, proud, very proud to be the Patriot. I see that Shamo may be running for mayor in St. Louis. What an asswipe bastard. This guy was the mayor in the 90s. Do you see people, how they just want to keep recycling these no-good son of a bitches? They keep recycling all these politicians. You know, you got Haynes, was a state's attorney in Madison County. Now he's a state senator. You got Holbrook, who was a state representative. Now he's the county clerk in St. Clair County, getting 2 and 3 pensions. His wife's got a pension. When are you people going to get over that? You know I'm running for state representative. I'm not going to kiss anybody's ass. But also, I'm not taking a salary. I'm not taking benefits. I'm not taking a penny out of your pockets. I don't need it. I'm not greedy. You have these son of a bitches. It's a part-time job, people. I'm going to demand that the pensions be taken out. Why do you think we're $1 billion, 11, 12, 15, 80 zillion dollars, billion dollars in debt? Because of all these pensions. State representatives, state senators don't need a pension. Haynes going to have 2 pensions, 3 pensions. We don't need that as state representatives, state senators. If you don't want to go to Springfield and do something for your community, don't go. It's not a money grab, but that's what these rotten bastard politicians, they all think it's a money grab. And I'll tell you what, people, if I don't win, I don't lose because I'm a fighter. I'll fight. I'll fight any fight. You good people lose because you'll have a bobblehead going back up there in this LaToya Greenwood. You'll go up and bobblehead for Madigan and give Chicago anything they want. Now, if you want a personality, don't vote for me because I have none. But if you want a fighter, if you want some son of a bitch that's going to go up there and stir it up, going to go up there and do for his people, do for his bosses, fight for his community, then you get no better than Bob Romanik. Not perfect. Not perfect in life, but perfect for Springfield because I will do what needs to be done. And having said all that, I see that Boston, Barra-Civic, they're running against each other for Congress, and I don't know if this is a good idea, but it says that the NRCC has no plans to come into the district with advertising or financial help to help the incumbent Republican Mike Bost. I don't know. I think it's going to be a little bit tighter than that. I'm not a Barra-Civic fan, but it could be a close race. It could be a good race, and I think anybody that lets their guard down is crazy. So I would say to the Republicans and the Democrats, it's a fight till the finish, just like Trump was never going to win the nomination. Look what happened there. But for the Republicans not to put any money in the 12th Congressional District, I really don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But we'll have to talk about it. We're going to ask the congressman and Mr. Barra-Civic, C.J. Barra-Civic, to come on the show. Now, if they don't, then I'm going to rag both of them. When people come on this show, they don't come on to endorse me. You hear all the disclaimers. And I would ask you good people out there to call Boss, to call Barra-Civic, and ask why they won't come on my show. Every time somebody's come on my show, I've showed them the respect due them. I let them talk. I let them be transparent. They're not here to endorse me, to endorse my language, to endorse any of my political philosophies. But they just want to stay away because they don't want to be transparent. That's all these politicians, Democrats, Republicans, black, white, men and women. It's all these son of a bitches. Don't want to be transparent. They want to give you the old okey-fadoke. And I'll tell you, this election, people, this election cycle may be the perfect storm. I don't think Kern, Sweet Cakes Kern can win it. I don't think Barra-Civic can win it. I think these guys are going down for the count. Politically, of course. They've done nothing. They've done nothing. Now, they do have an organization. They do take money or they extort money from people. Political extortion, of course. They can't win in 2016, people, if we all come together. Democrats, Republicans, men, women, black and white, and vote the person, not the party. Don't let them play that organizational politics. Find out who these candidates are. Find out where they've been. But more so than that, find out where they're going. Because where they're going is either going to benefit you or hurt you. Don't let them get away with the generic lower taxes, better schools, more jobs. That crap ain't going to fly. That crap's not going to fly anymore. That's flown for the last 20 years. And they sit there and think we're all stupid. Well, let's show them how stupid we are. Let's show them how stupid we are on Election Day. Let's get rid of these no-good, rotten son of a bitches that we call politicians. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio, and you've been listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting. America's bisexual. Buy whatever, we're not going to get in trouble. Buy whatever this time, all you gay bastards. I don't care. See, it's you gay son bitches that have created this problem, and it pisses me off. And if I had a young boy or young daughter, you'd hear a lot more crap than this, and I think you people need to stand up for what you believe in. Don't be politically correct anymore. It's killing us. Did I say insane broadcasting? America's bi-state voice. Bisexual, buy whatever you want. Let's be politically correct on closing. Radical Radio. And we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Come on back tomorrow. We're going to talk about the shameful crap over, and it's a shame the shameful crap's going to be reunited. And I tell you, they reunite all these old son of a bitches. It's like Stan Musial and Babe Ruth. They're nice to talk to after they retire, but don't bring them back out of retirement, because the son of bitches are going to strike out. And that's what Shamel and these retreaded bastard politicians are going to do. Let's bring some new blood, people. Let's bring some new ideas. Because without new ideas, we're screwed, because the same ideas haven't worked. The old ideas haven't worked for 30, 40, 50 years. So let's continue. Let's continue to unite as one. Men, women, black, white, Democrats, Republicans, unite to save this great country of ours. Let's continue to expose these rotten bastard political parasitical punks, these greasy, no-count, low-life, wrinkled-ass son of a bitch and retreaded, unworthy, no-good politicians, these ass-white bastards. Let's expose them. And on November the 8th, all throughout this country, let's do what we have to do for the survival of us and future generations. Let's destroy these rotten bastards. Destroy them politically, of course, right here on the dark side.
They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the funny farm where life is